nerds. What? God, I can't remember the name of the show. Man. I don't know. So nerds drink whiskey. We're doing the Game of Thrones series, and we lost Ed. Krampus took him, I think. Well, no, Ed doesn't behave, and so he was taken away. And instead of coal, for some reason, Krampus left us mac and cheese candy canes. Dude, Krampus, what's up? So, anyways, we're reviewing the Johnnie Walker. This is the blended, and this is probably out of all the Game of Thrones whiskeys. This is probably going to be the easiest to find. But I don't know. What do you guys think? I think it's definitely decent.
It's definitely a blended. I mean, you know, it's not like it's not flavorful. It's not like it's disgusting. You can tell that it's a blended whiskey. As far as the Johnnie Walker goes, you know, it's actually pretty middle of the road, but it's not bad. It's not bad at all.
Yeah, right. That's fine.
Yeah, it's I'd say if you can get it wherever you drink, definitely give it a try. It's not, it's high quality. It's not, you know, you definitely don't get the turpentine feel. There's, it's a good, I'd say it's a good daily. You know, it's not that, it's not really special. There's not, there's not a lot of depth to it. It's not really amazing. It's not phenomenal.
But it's not going to offend anybody.
It's not going to offend anybody. It's very, yeah. You can, if you bring that to a party, it's probably going to be empty. It's probably going to be a big hit. Nobody's going to complain. Yeah, it's very, it's a good daily whiskey. You know, after a good night's work, you know, one nightcap kind of helps you sleep. That's it. But now we're going to insult all whiskey and all whiskey drinkers by trying to pair Johnnie Walker's with Archie McPhee's mac and cheese candy canes. So
I don't know if I really want to do this. I really don't want to insult even this fine whiskey.
Well, we're taking the hit so they don't have to.
Okay.
And then I don't know. Maybe after that, maybe we can read another Shakespeare's insult.
Yeah, the Shakespeare insult. Yeah, those are awesome. I love those.
Archie McPhee, mac and cheese.
It's definitely, yeah, mac and cheese. There's definitely mac and cheese in there.
So, hey, here's a thought. What is this and this show and this candy cane have in common?
They're very cheesy.
Lots of cheese.
A little cheesy, yeah. So,
you know what I think is really funny about these?
let's see how many hate comments we can get when we pair it with Johnnie Walker blended.
There you go.
I love to see somebody way better. That's really the trick, right, for all of us. You know,
And let me just say, real men chew the candy.
I would say if you ever made mac and cheese and mixed up the salt and the sugar, you would end up with something that tastes like that.
It tastes like the kind of mac and cheese that any kid would love. Yeah. If you want to appeal to the kind of mac and cheese you would make, if you want to appeal to the 6-year-old, if you want to appeal to the kids and the parents are really bad parents, this is the kind of mac and cheese they would give them and the kids would love it. Filled with sugar and not good for you, no nutritional value, God, I'm going to get some hate comments, I hope. But I think it pairs well with whiskey, yeah.
I don't think it's bad at all, although I have one discrepancy on the flavor. Personally, at least for me, of course, then again, I used to be like, you know, a 20-year smoker of cigarettes, so maybe my palate is off. But I almost got a little flavor. I believe Ed was telling us before the show that it tastes a little bit like buttered popcorn. And this almost reminds me of like buttered popcorn and Jelly Bellies, just a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I think if someone had said this is a buttered popcorn candy cane and didn't tell me it was mac and cheese.
Yeah, no,
You might believe it, yeah.
Now,
So I think we should discuss why are grown men suddenly excited about a Pinocchio movie? I gotta say, when I heard they were redoing Pinocchio, I went, so? I don't care. And then they said, oh, by the way, the person in charge of it will be Guillermo del Toro. And I went, suddenly I'm really interested in Pinocchio. I mean, he's mentioned that it's not made for kids. It's going to be very dark. It's kind of going more old school Pinocchio as opposed to Disneyland.
I love that.
I'd say the Disney Pinocchio, rewatching it today, which I honestly have not seen in a long time, but there are some pretty dark moments in there. I mean, he gets sold into slavery. So, yeah.
He gets swallowed by a whale for that.
No, wait a minute. He gets sold into slavery in the Disney version?
That one where he gets turned into a donkey?
That's in the Disney version?
In the Disney ones, Jimmy Cricket saves him from slavery as a donkey. As a bunch of children.
I need to,
Yeah, he's sold into slavery and in a cage with a bunch of other kids.
I think I need to, for some reason, watch the Disney version of Pinocchio now. So, yeah. But, I don't know. I think I think that is probably one of the most, that's the most interesting movie being made right now. I think is
which one was Ryan Reynolds trying to get Hugh Jackman to be Wolverine back on?
and see, let's discuss that next episode. There is a battle, in case you haven't been paying attention, there has been a battle between Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman, and I think Ryan Reynolds made it clear that it's an all-out war. So we're going to discuss that on the next episode of Nerds Can Quick.
See, our problem is we're the biggest part.
Now we're recording.
You put 20 people in here, people will end up paying nobody in here.
It's recording, should
You know, but then when we do like.
Was there a red
I
light?
don't see a light at all.
So it's kind of sick or something, but in the other part. So we make up.
No, we're recording.
So, yeah.
Oh, dude. That's terrible.
In fact, you were speaking about
Okay,
this.
we're talking about Hugh Jackman and
So when we wanted. He gave us so much shit. I don't get this. We're just spamming too fast. You can rent this shit or not.
I think you don't know.
You don't rent it or not?
How many episodes do you
You're not gonna rent it?
You said this last one? Okay.
If you're gonna rent it to me, send it to Dan.
All right, so let's
Either way, I don't
yeah,
care.
think of anything
One
else
way or
that definitely.
another. I said we're on a 3-year contract right now.
I'm talking 15 seconds.
There's
Oh, yeah, let's talk about roller game.
I met some daughter and I was in there for a month.
All right, hey everybody, welcome to the final episode of, it's our Game of Thrones series, but it's also our
Oh, yeah.
Archie McPhee Candy Cane series, as well as the Game of Thrones series. So, because, you know, we take ourselves very seriously, and so we're eating.
You're eating, I don't know.
I had mine already.
Hey, they
You know what?
say,
They're not that bad. I'm gonna have another
they
one.
say you are what you eat, and I am kind of cheesy, so.
Hey, I will take another mac and cheese candy cane.
I think these are gonna end up at my, you know, at work on, in an unmarked cup and just see who wants them.
Dude, I'm telling you, these are like butter popcorn jelly bellies. They're awesome.
What you do is you take them out of the package, just put them in a bowl of candy cane, and just let people have it. Yeah.
What do you think I'm planning on doing with the roasted turkey?
Well, those ones have those ones have enough of an odor where I think they could be up. But
Yeah, nobody's gonna be stupid enough to smell them first.
so we
He actually.
we have a little bit of drama in Nerdville.
Because.
There's a little bit of well, Ryan Reynolds calls it an all-out war
And he talked.
between him and Hugh Jackman.
Then all of a sudden.
And the battle is, he is trying to do everything he possibly
Because
can
the help of our.
to get Hugh Jackman to come back and do Wolverine one more time, to do a movie with Deadpool. Now, I don't know whether he wants to do a Deadpool and Wolverine movie, or both are kind of in the marquee, or whether he's trying to get him for Deadpool 3, or what, but I think Hugh Jackman realizes that Logan was a really good final Logan movie, And I can understand Hugh Jackman's fear of, I got really good goodbyes. So I tried to really that good goodbye. You know, that final nail and thing, you know what I mean? To end it well is so rare.
Yeah, like that was supposed to be his last draw. It was designed that way. Like he went in thinking this is the last time I'm going to be Logan on screen. That being said, I mean, we would all like to see him continue. But I would understand if he says no to it. Would I go watch it? Yes.
Instead, who would not go watch it?
So here's my question to you guys. It's time that I like to at least one episode of the series where we predict the future. So, prediction. Yes or no? Simple question. Who's gonna win? Will Ryan Reynolds win and get Hugh Jackman back? Or will Hugh Jackman, or Hugh Jackman win and save that? I say, yeah, Hugh Jackman coming out. The answer is no. Gabe, yes or no?
So I go up on the roof and like take everything.
What I want
It was like
and what will happen are two completely different things. I'm gonna have to say no. I'm pretty sure that Hugh Jackman's gonna stick to his guns as much as I would love to see that. That'd be the greatest thing ever, especially after the very beginning of Jet 2 when he presses down on the music box of Logan and Hale. Like, that'd be great.
I think it's going to be the sequel. Detective Pikachu 2 with his sidekick Charmander as Hugh Jackman.
That's not a yes or no answer, but I'm still gonna accept it. Yeah.
That's awesome. Now here's the question: are we talking about Hugh Jackman dressed up in a Charmander suit, or are we talking about Hugh Jackman just
Only for the San Diego Comic-Con event.
Oh, okay.
Yes, there will be lots of cosplays.
Oh yeah.
So now also there's a topic that was up recently. If you guys don't know, nerdsuniversity.com/news for nerd news. It's a podcast we have every day that I do every day, and I'm going to be trying to get it on iTunes. So nerd news on iTunes, we hope. So Nerd Drink Whiskey itself is already on iTunes. We're going to try and get nerd news on iTunes as well. So, but we've got probably one of the little people. I mean, there's Felix Sela, who was Tweaky in Buck Rogers. He was the hang gliding Ewok. He was the
way it's designed, it's like a homemade.
he was the cousin in the original Addams Family show. Felix Sela is probably
scraping shit off.
legacy-wise
They just clean
probably one of the greatest nerd stars out there. But of the next generation, and probably pretty close second, is everyone's favorite Ewok. So there's also Warwick Davis. He's also known as Leprechaun.
Indeed.
And I don't know, you want to talk about it a little bit?
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm very, very sad because, like, yes, in this brand new iteration of the Leprechaun, which is supposed to debut in theaters on December 11th, Warwick Davis is not attached. He's not the Leprechaun. That's just messed up. Now, I mean, I've seen him in Willow. We've seen him in Return of the Jedi as one of the main Ewoks. We've seen him as the Leprechaun, and and he's cited a very, very good. Oh, here we go. But anyways, we've actually seen him, in a number of films and a number of horror films, and him citing his reasons for not going into horror films is because he has recently become a father and doesn't want his children to see him in horror films until they get older, like around the age of 18, and then he said that he'll do horror films again. But what do you think, Mark? Do you have any, like, you know, even with something, even though it comes to Leprechaun or something like that, what do you think about the whole idea with Warwick Davis? Do you think that he should continue acting just in general, or what should he do?
I think Warwick Davis, I think it's about time to do a sequel to Willow. And I think we need to see Willow, who is Warwick Davis. I think I'd like to see basically him. He's all grown up. Warwick Davis is old now. And let's have the children. And I want to see the children of Willow. And that could be either a Netflix series or a movie, but I want to see the next generation. Some of the stuff that Willow did early on, I want to see the future of that. I want to see some of those brought back. Now, as a reboot, as a sequel. So that's what I'm thinking. I was never a big Leprechaun fan. I think it's it's one of the classics, but I'm never a big horror fan. So
You don't just want to see live action Christmas special where he comes back as an Ewok?
He comes back,
if he comes back without like a ton of prosthetic makeup and costume, I want to see him. We've seen Yoda do the flips. We've seen Yoda be the ultimate Jedi fighter, sword fight thing. I want to see Warwick Davis come back as just one bad mofo Jedi.
Oh, this guy was.
That'd be great.
Yeah, without all the makeup, without he doesn't need makeup, you can actually see Warwick Davis, and that way he can become an A-list celebrity. And let's give this guy some money for his last, the last half of his act.
I can't disagree with you. I really can't. The guy's too good of an actor to say no to.
So then 3 months later, it broke down.
So we doubt that Warwick Davis will see this, but we're gonna try and send it to him if he's on Twitter or something. And
he comes back.
Warwick Davis, we love you, man. We love you. We're fans, and maybe someday we'll get the honor if we'll be in that on the show. And I don't know. I think that's is that a good way to end the episode?
Yeah, I don't think we can go up from there.
I don't think we can go from there. I do want to mention, I don't know if any of you guys knows, but March 4th I started a diet, and I've lost about 70 pounds. So if you go and look back at the episodes of Neurochemistry Christie back then, you see that I've lost a bunch of weight. We're kind of getting close to the anniversary of me starting that diet on March 4th. And I don't know, I think when we reach that anniversary, I may do an episode where I talk about how I weight, because I know a lot of people struggle with it, and losing weight sucks. It's not easy, it's pure hell, and for some of us it's more hellish than others. But I don't know, I just wanted to say, anybody who's struggling with that, I know where you're coming from. I used to be almost 300 pounds, and I've lost 70 pounds already, so don't start your diet during the holidays though, because that will really suck. So wait until March 4th, because that's when I'm going to talk more about how I lost it, and maybe if I can help some others not struggle as hard as I did, that was a good thing. But that's going to be towards the spring, and I think our next episode is going to be, our next film is going to be January 19th, but wait for us to get some details on that, because there may be some surprises. So that's when our next film is. And until then, always sit, never slam, and see you next week on Neurochemistry Christie.